United States.
Florida Senator Bill Nelson is a Democrat on the Armed Services Committee. He plans to offer a bill granting President Obama the authority to launch airstrikes against ISIS in Syria when Congress returns from recess next week, and he is my guest. Senator, great to see you. There seems to be a growing chorus of Democrats who are coming out and saying that the president must do more.
Well, we're going to have to deal with them now, or else we'll have to deal with them later. I mean, any group that says they won't stop until the black flag of ISIS flies over the White House, you know, their intent is pretty clear.
Well, Senator, if you and Senator Feinstein and Tim Kaine and Senator Franken now of Minnesota are all coming forward and saying that more needs to be done, why is the president not getting the message?
Well, the president is not hesitating. As a matter of fact, August the 25th, he started the intelligence flights over Syria. Look at the success that we've had against ISIS in northern Iraq and in Kurdistan. And so there are legal scholars who think that they need legislative authority for the president to strike in Syria. I don't happen to agree with that. I think the president has the constitutional authority to do that. But because there is this ambiguity, that's why we ought to get rid of it. And so that's why we'll be offering the legislation.
Yeah, so in a way, you could actually be helping the president by, when you come back into session, putting this potentially up for a vote. But in another way, you could be hurting the president, because then once Congress potentially says yes to this, and if he still does nothing, then where are we?
Well, the president has already done something. And as a matter of fact, what he said today on his trip, that he needed to put the coalition together. The American people have no patience to have American boots on the ground in Syria. So the coalition that he's got to put together is U.S. airstrikes, go after the head of the snake. The head of the snake is in Syria.
Right.
You can work with, for example, the Free Syrian Army or other coalition partners to do the boots on the ground.
Right. But even the Secretary of Defense, Hagel, has sent a different message about what exactly the U.S. will do in Syria, totally different than what the administration has said. I want to call your attention, though, to Senator Kaine's recent quote about what should be done, because I think you're going to agree with him. This fight and the threat posed by ISIL is serious enough that Congress and the administration must be united on this policy going forward. I urge the administration to use the next 2 weeks to clearly define the strategy and objectives of its mission against ISIL, then bring it to Congress for a debate and authorization vote. Do you believe that President Obama, Senator Nelson, has been clear about what this administration's strategy is with regard to ISIS or ISIL?
You've asked two questions. First of all, with regard to Senator Kaine, he is very sincere that he thinks there ought to be congressional authority before we go into another war. Now, your other question, do I think that the president has been clear? Yes, I do. And that's why I think he has acted with such success in northern Iraq. And now we realize that this is a group that's not going away, and we've got to go after them and cut off the head of the snake.
All right. Well, we will see when you return on Monday with the rest of the members of Congress if your legislation moves forward. Senator Nelson, thank you so much for your time today, sir.
Thank you.